Hey, look at this. It's in frame. I'm in frame. Cool. It's almost straight. Almost. Meh. What are you gonna do? So, Saturday night, Steve from Boston just wrapped up, and I was gonna play some guitar, and I thought, man, I haven't played this Jackson. You know my Jackson. If you've been around the channel for quite a while, picked this thing up, let's say 15 months ago, and was thinking I went to play it, and man, there's the strings are pretty shot on it, and the frets need to be polished up, and it's absolutely filthy, covered with fingerprints. Like I can feel it. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Yeah. Anyways, so thought why not turn on the camera. See if we can get through another one of these unedited. Had some comments on one of the last ones I did. No editing, and you guys didn't mind the longer videos, I guess. I kind of talked to myself in the workshop. Was listening to some music, but had to stop it, you know, copyright and all. There we go. Get those back right off. I swear, every few months I think about selling this thing, because I don't play it as much as I did last year, but on the other hand, it's a neat little guitar. There. Let's move the vape out of the way. There we go. Summer's just about over. It's the end of August. Eesh. All that fun stuff. Hope you got out there and enjoyed some of it wherever you are. And if it's, see if you're in the southern hemisphere and winter's wrapping up, hey, look what you got to look forward to. I suppose I should check the neck straightness before took the strings off of it. But we can always do that afterwards. We'll set it to straight without the strings. Oh yeah, forgot. You gotta take the cover off. Most of them will poke through. You know, it might be just better off to pull this off right now. Use part of my, you can see there, the new tool set that Absolute Mayhem gave me for doing some work on his guitars. I have another one here at the shop. You saw the last one. It's off. Itchy mustache off camera. Oh, me, I'm half on the screen, half off. Yeah, it's sitting on the floor. I'm waiting on some stuff to continue with the project. Finish repair. Got rid of the hazing or fogging or what do you want to call it on it for the most part, but still got those pesky scratches. Just realized this might be easier to do with my left hand since I'm left-handed. I was gonna say I finally have a dish to put parts in, but guess what? The dish is full of parts of Mayhem's guitar. You having fun yet? Watching me unscrew the back plate that you can't really see. The back plate and the control cover I see that still have their condoms on them, as Dave would say. Dave's World of Fun stuff. So see, Dave was live. What was that, Friday evening for an hour? That was fun. Still got to get myself one of those suction cup deals for these covers. It's a lot easier to take these off if you got a suction cup. Unfortunately, that particular one has a slot. Let's put that off to the side. I was gonna play guitar, but instead here we are restringing a guitar and making a video on a Saturday night. Ooh, YouTuber life. Look out. Get rid of these before we move on. Realized I left one of my recycling bags. Got a bunch of bags hanging on the pegboard here behind the camera. Various garbage and recycling and stuff. And I was cleaning in here earlier. Took them out to the garage to empty them. I forgot to bring them back in. Alright. Cotton stringy stuff. Actually, a good sized block in the back. It's actually pretty big. Looks like cheap metal, but it's big. Alright. Grab my fret erasers. He's done half a dozen guitars at least already, and so far some tarnishing. That's about it on them. And I think I've explained this technique before, that I don't necessarily need to tape up, well, need to. I don't tape up the fretboard because I rest the fret eraser across at least a couple of frets at once, and I'm only putting slightly more pressure with my index finger than, say, my other fingers holding it over the other frets. It's not like they were super tarnished, but hey, get the strings off it, right? Get down here. Don't need to spend quite as much time, only because I'm moving across like 6 frets at once right now, so even you figure multiple light passes is going to take off the majority of it. There we go. It's 150 grit on to 180. Having fun? I just realized I've just been standing here for a good minute. It's silence. Keep talking, Ben. Keep talking. What's new? What's exciting? I don't know. It's the end of August. A couple unforeseen bills. That's always fun. So I'm gonna might delay the launch of StreamYard Pro by a week, just because I dipped into the rest of the Google payment to do the other stuff. But got some Patreon money coming in. The start of the month. It takes a few days to clear through and stuff, but get that up and running. Start doing some dedicated stuff for the channel members and Patreons on that. One live stream a month doing that stuff. Which of course you can down below if you want to become a channel member if you're not already. I won't complain if you don't, or you do, I guess. Or you can be a patron, or not that I'm asking, just saying. If you want to, feel free. Or, you know, you want to help out the channel, just leave a thumbs up on this video and leave a comment down below, because that counts as YouTube interaction, which maybe YouTube will promote the video that little bit more. Alright, and on to 1,000. Which you can see, you know, very yellow and very gray. How long this video is going to take to upload. Feel those frets are so much smoother when you get up to the 1,000 grit. Oh yeah. Oh, real fret sprout? No. Somebody commented in the last video, I cleaned the fretboard first and then I polished the frets, and he said, wouldn't it be better to clean the fretboard after? Well, yeah. You know, leave these comments, you know, things like logic involved. My oversized nylon toothbrush. Just in case there's any mung caught in and around the frets. Knock that loose. But not taking all the little details. You still see the little ovals there, you know, the ovals in the front. So that stuff would really get in there and start grinding up the frets. Not there was really any excessive mung. Anywho's. Alright. I swear every video you see me tearing a sheet of paper towel in half, I only ever use the one half. Because chances are I'll be in here tomorrow and I'll go to clean my glasses and I'll use the other half. So I don't like using a whole paper towel piece to clean my glasses. Alright. It seems to be, by the time you get to the 12th fret, it really starts to flowing out a little better, you know. A few spots where there wasn't really a whole lot in coming out. Enough. More than enough. Oh, I hear somebody walking around upstairs. I can't really say anything. It's not like I warned them, hey, I'm filming. Kind of shoot in and around them. I flipped a paper towel over on one that wasn't as thick, and now I don't have that little bit of excess to push into the edges. One of these days I'll get it right. Spread that around, let it all soak in. People always say I'm wasteful with my lemon oil. I use way too much. Well. Did buy this bottle, say at least 6-7 years ago. It's now down to the label, so whatever. I think I'll continue using excessive amounts, and I'll spend the $5 again. Well, probably say $20 because it probably will be another 10-20 years before I have to buy any. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, let's not wipe the hair into it. Alright. Nice. Oh, got a loose one. You don't need to crank these right down, but you want to make sure they're snug. Just a touch on each one. Oh, that one went. Guess they were all touch loose. There we go. All right. Shake well? Yeah, shake well. It's always shake well. And I'm just using a little Mother's waterless wash and wax. I can't tell right there. There's a bunch of fingers. It's like a big muddy spot on a dirt road. Nice angle so I can see the reflection on here. See if I'm actually making any progress. polish up top of the knobs. All right, I did the cap for that. It's got to be around here somewhere. Keep cleaning this bench and it'll eventually show up. Oh, we're 20 minutes in. Not too shabby. What are we putting on this for strings? Never did remount this string deal. So make room for another pack of Super Slinkies. There. Put it in all the way this time. Pad here that Absolute Mayhem made for me. And as soon as I look at the back of this thing, I was reminded, right, gotta clean the back of this still. Unfortunately, this thing, I never did check the neck straightness. Just noticed the notch straight edge off camera. Check that just before we string it up. So I don't remember what I like for neck relief. I know it's not stock. I usually set it basically flat without the strings. And whatever tension you get out of the strings will go with it. Which usually puts it right in around factory spec, but I don't mind a little straighter. Got some heartburn. Just tap on the back of the saddle till it goes in. Or look down the hole. Next. So we're going to have some more recycling after this. Another pack of little pouches, envelopes. Well, usually keep these around, staple a bunch of them together, and you get yourself a notepad free of charge. Haha, you thought the guitar was going to go for a sec. Right. Got a cool Sunday night hang tomorrow night. I don't know when this is going out, but as of the recording of this, got a cool hang tomorrow night with Fruitcake Tony. Should be fun. I dig what he's been doing on the YouTubes. Well, there goes the hanger for this. Alright. Assume it's fender scale length, which it is. And we have the very beginnings of a back bow. I can literally see just at the very end, the very last couple of frets, almost just a sliver. Maybe not. It could just be my eyes. It's just a hair. Like, we're talking millimeter. I don't know if I'm going to care. Can't really hook that back up at the moment. Since dumbass here knocked the hook deal. Alright. Why don't you start with the high E? You never start with the high E. You always start with the low E, Ben. That's right. As you saw, this is not a locking trim system, so I'm going to put a couple of lines on this. And honestly, with the way these the 80s style headstock, where the strings just blah, here for the 3D effect, up across the nut, I'd never use the trim on this thing anyways. I didn't buy it for the trim. I bought it because it sounded good, and I kind of like the feel of the neck. And for $200 Canadian at the time, I think they're about $2.25, $2.30 Canadian now. I don't know what that transfers to in American dollars because I'm not in the US. This is going to be too much. 3. Yeah, it's good. Probably once it's up to pitch, it'll be at about 3.25 winds. But what are you gonna do? Always make sure it's fully seated in the bridge area. I swear, every time I start whining, this thing's shifting towards me more. You guys. Are you guys trying to steal this on me? He's reaching through the camera when I'm not looking, pulling it. There. Sorry about the jostling, but I just wedged the pad up against. Oh, excuse me. What that's sitting on? Man, heartburn. It's like I'm burping lava. I fucked that up, and I'm cursing in the video because that gave me all of 3/4 of wine to that point. Let's hope this one doesn't break. If not, Ben has spare strings. That was dumb. Hit off the vape. Almost did it again. Excuse me. Having fun yet? If you made it this far in the video, type in the comments, I'm having a blast. We'll do another Easter egg at the end of the video. Just when I overcompensated the other way. Oh well. Gotta have An extra wind than one not enough, right? Actually started clipping my tuner onto this toolkit. I want to quickly check the intonation since it's here on the bench. Always throws you off when apparently had the D string set exactly to the pitch of A. It's like, am I hitting the same string still? Figure with this thin neck. And the string stretching. Every time I go through, what am I here? E, G. Keep pulling on that neck. Just put stuff a touch sharp. Always wants to go like one tick past the E. Quentin James is pulling his hair out because I'm doing intonation in this position. There we go. Intonation's fine. Action is... Action is... What are we looking at? We'll go with... Here we go. We're at 3.5 64ths and 3.1 skosh over 3. There we go. There we have it. We made it to the end. Most of the time, I don't know, if you're a fellow YouTube creator, but most of the time, people watch about 42% of your videos, lengthwise, not overall. Of course, there are some of you folks, I know you're saying right now, I watch until the end. Well, of course, because you're hearing me rant, so obviously you watch till the end. But those who don't, I would say, if you feel like messing with those people that's, oh, I watch all the videos, but, they watch like 10%. Comment down below, wow, I didn't see that surprise ending. Make some reference of the surprise ending. And if you do, you get a special shout out on Monday's show. Well, whenever the Monday is after I release this. So there we are. I'm Ben. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Links down below. Channel supporters. Check them out. You need a kill switch. Go to Tesi Switch. Use coupon code Canucks. Save 15%. 10% off at Vibraprint for custom printing. Use coupon code Canucks. FU Tone's got some great stuff. Of course, if you want an actual guitar, if you're in Canada, Ardens Music. US, good old boys. Flipside. What else? Lord's Petross. Hey, yeah. Just released my signature Nice Drive A. Did that yesterday for public release. Limited run of 10. I believe, as of the recording of this, we've already made at least one sale. I believe. So buy one up. Check out, the demos on the channel. If you haven't seen it already. It's cool, little mild overdrive. Very versatile, I think. But that's just my opinion. So there we are. I should end this because I'm just rambling and this is just going to take longer to upload. So I'm Ben. Cheers, rock on. And remember, comment down below. Hey, that surprise ending. Whoa, didn't see that coming. Whoa, very scary. Very scary indeed. Cheers, rock on. Hold those doors open, folks. See ya.